with your coaches.
Straight line, and we got our
Let's go.
Let's go. The show, Pat. Coming up.
No, we saw. Yeah, no, we showed it on the camera.
Everybody saw.
Pretty rough.
We were so proud of your attitude, though, just smiling the whole way through.
Yeah, I knew. I knew what I was getting into. You know what I mean? I never played baseball.
I mean, you had pretty good swing.
I
You made some contact. Yeah.
Had a good swing?
We thought so.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was just swinging. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, to be fair, we are a Broncos podcast, not a Rockies podcast, so we don't really know what a good swing looks like.
I hope the Rockies don't see that.
Yeah, even if we were a Rockies podcast, we wouldn't have a great idea.
It's hard. It's harder than it looks on TV.
It's harder.
Because you like, man, I can swing and hit that, but they only going like 60 miles an hour.
The thing is, it's like, not only anticipation, but you got to hit it at the right time.
For sure.
Got to have perfect form, perfect swing. Because there was some of those things like, you know what? I gave it all I could. I just couldn't make contact. You know what I mean? So I can't imagine when pitchers throwing 90 miles per hour at you.
Maybe that's what you needed. You needed them coming in at 90 miles an hour, and then you would have made contact and hit them out.
I don't know. Absolutely not.
Man, the confidence in Broncos players in the batting cage is so low. I can't believe. I thought all athletes were just going to be super confident in all of their athletic abilities.
Yeah.
That might be my biggest surprise out of today.
I really like baseball is really one of those sports where you got to be very skilled at. I mean, you can't just be out there and be an athlete.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So. Yeah, it humbled me today. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, then you think like
Ty had some good swings though.
I don't know, brother.
he's honest with
I
you.
appreciate you showing me some love, but
So you gotta factor in like, okay, you're in the majors. Those things go 100 miles per hour, but then you got the slider and the curveball and the knuckleball, and so they're all different. They're all just like moving around like that too.
I ain't gonna lie though. When I made contact, I don't know why, but like the bat was hurting my hands.
Yeah.
It was weird.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
I'm like,
He just told me when you make good contact, it doesn't hurt. Because I said the same thing.
Yeah, it is what
Like
it is.
I was doing it wrong.
Did you didn't bring those gloves with you, did you?
No.
Okay. There's I've only seen the white ones. So
These pretty generic.
Those aren't games. Those aren't your game gloves.
Oh no.
What are they? The Soper tones?
I mean, I'll be dropping more picks.
So will you have more interceptions this year or home runs today?
Definitely over. I ain't even. Because I was trying to think. I'm like, what you mean?
I think you just gave everybody a heart attack.
I'm taking over every time.
What's it been like for you this spring? Because you haven't been out there practicing all that much. Like they're really treating you like a veteran, just like kind of easing you in, giving you some stuff, but then also like letting Damari get some run, letting Riley get some run. It's kind of interesting to see from the outside.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, it was just holding me out just for a little bit, getting my breath back because I missed the first week OTA. So the first thing for me was trying to get my breath back out here, getting adjusted, to the altitude and stuff. But even then, just making sure I was right before I got out there. Then, but Mari and Riley and Levi, everybody in the secondary, they playing, man. They making plays on the ball. Each and every day they competing out there. So it's exciting to see.
How do you feel like those young guys are progressing? You're the salty vet now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's your defense. How do you feel like everybody's progressing and coming along?
Yeah, everybody progressing well. You could tell the confidence is through the air. Second year under Van's scheme, and you could tell guys are already comfortable. Simplifying the defense for us, and we could just go out there and make plays. And, each and every day, we still set the standard for ourselves, just trying to be the best defense in the league. And, I think that's just the standard we hold ourselves to, and each and every day in practice, that's what we set our minds to.
Do you feel like a vet yet?
I feel it.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm getting a little wiser in year 4.
Wow.
Does that mean DB dinners, you're picking up the check now?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Next year.
Yeah. I can't be ducking. Listen, I can't be ducking the check now. You know what I mean? But we can play some car roulette still and stuff. Balance it out.
It really has been a lot of fun to watch all you guys out there because it's every day. Jaquan over and over again, just flying in, batting some away. Today, Levi made a great play, got the pick off of it.
Yeah.
Damari's doing it. Riley had a great one with the extension. I can't remember what that was yesterday, but just over and over and over. And you guys are all so young. Well, Levi's not the youngest, but again, has a chip on his shoulder. So see everybody showing up and every day just play. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it's very fun. These guys are just so eager to compete. You know what I mean? So eager to learn, so eager to get better, and that's what you want, you know, out of a position group like that. I mean, that DB. And, I mean, I just feel like being around that inspired me as well, too, to make plays when I see everybody else making plays. So, I mean, when you got a group like that that's that confident and that young, you know what I mean, that eager, ready to go, I mean, the sky's through the roof.
We were just talking about Jim Leonard, obviously the new secondary coach. What have you seen from him? What's he brought to the room?
He brought a lot of, I say, experience, you know what I mean, because he played in the league for like, say, 10, 11 years. You know, had a run with the Broncos as well, too. So I just think him coming in and learning from him, teaching us new techniques, and just telling us how he see the game of football is really like, you know, admiring to see, because, you know, some coaches, they don't really teach you the game of football, but then you got a coach like that that really could break it down to you, like every concept, every analysis, like everything about the game of football that you thought like, okay, I think I know pretty much about football. Then he comes in and really like navigates through you, you know what I mean, through the ins and outs of football. So, I mean, it's very exciting to see. I mean, just having a guy come in like that and just really set the room, you know what I mean, to a standard.
Now, with Vance being like a seasoned defensive coordinator and kind of having his own scheme, is a guy like Jim Leonard coming in and like changing schemes, or is he kind of like helping break down Vance's defense in a language that kind of everybody speaks?
Yeah, Jim never came in with an approach like that. He allows us to really like ask questions, be ourselves, and also, you know what I mean, him translating certain calls so we can understand it better as well, too. You know what I mean? Because I think that's the main thing. Some of the calls could, you know, be a little confusion at times, but sometimes he could step in there and simplify it for us and make it easier. So when you got a guy like that, I mean, you know, you just have the utmost confidence and respect for him.
Yeah. Well, Pat, we really appreciate it. If I threw this out to you, what would you say to this? 5 years, $125 million.
That's a set mark, you know what I mean? Shoot. That sounds good, though.
That's the DNVR contract. That's not even talking about the Broncos.
That's DNVR. I already know.
We got you.
I like that, though. You know what I mean?
5 years, $125. We got you. You had one more?
Oh, yeah. So we got College Football Video Game League. I got Bama. How do I, what's the game plan here? How do I use them?
I mean, I'll say with their offense, they got a pretty, how can I say this? A versatile quarterback, run and pass, you know what I mean? A lot of option, triple option. I mean, you can always depend on the defense. The defense is always going to be stout. But the offense, you run a lot of option, a lot of trick plays. The run game going to be heavy. Throw it out there, deep balls, you know what I mean? Alabama got it all, so you can't go wrong.
Okay. We're going to be in touch this fall. I'm gonna need some pointers.
Yeah. Depending on how the game goes, though. You know what I mean? Exactly. I hope it's not disappointing. But
that's true.
Yeah.
I hope not.
You got any plans for the second break of the offseason? I know Sean gave you guys a day off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Did you already have a trip planned scheduled leaving tomorrow?
You already know. I'm going to Bali for like a week. Then I'm going back to Florida to train. So that's my only vacation.
There it is. That'll be dope.
Man,
It's a good one.
You deserve that break, Pat. You've been, I mean, the few plays we've seen you out there, you've been a monster.
Yep.
Expecting big things, man. Thank you so much for joining us, Pat.
Absolutely, my man.
Yeah,
man.
This is the absolute best PS2. And maybe by the time we see him next time, he's locked up for a long time here. Man, absolutely love our conversations with Pat.
Yes.
We all silly like the mayor.